Mhm.
Hey everyone, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Today's the Titancraft stream day, so I'm just going to make my way towards the hub to meet up with Spider Arts. And I better turn off emote only so you guys can type and say things and etc. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, and I won't be a second. I will see about jumping into chat with Spider Hearts. Hey Spider, how are you doing?
Hi, doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm just making my way down the east tunnel towards the hub to come and meet you.
Yeah.
You have fun with your stream?
East. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, stream was great.
That's cool. So what did you... I only caught the last 15, 20 minutes or so. So what did you get up to today?
Well, spent a little bit of time just trying to clean up my inventory and my storage stuff because I've been doing the last like 3-4 weeks and I haven't really had time to make things happen in terms of storage.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then started working on Nether tunnel design. So.
Yeah, my plan is to continue with the Nether hub that I've been working on. So this is a stream box, is it?
Yep, this is the stream box. If you die during your stream, you eat a suspicious stew. If you don't die, take a cookie and leave a thing that represents what you did.
In the box.
And then there's also, yes, in the box. And then there's also the stream nuggie. If I can... There we go. That one you keep in your hot bar, and the challenge is don't eat it.
Okay. Try not to eat the chicken nugget. Okay.
Yes.
I got that. I will try my best not to eat it. And I'll try my best not to die too.
Yes.
Because that's
Definitely.
all fun.
All right.
Yep. I will
right.
see you later then. And I
See
will.
ya.
You have a great day, okay? And have fun.
Definitely. You too. I will send people over to you right now.
Okay. I will see everybody afterwards. Take care.
Sounds good. You too.
Hi, CanCon Mill. Hi, Emerald Sky. How are you all? Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? So today is a Titancraft stream day. So started a little earlier than I usually do on a Saturday. Usually Saturday is 7 o'clock, but if that's a McDonald's chicken nugget, then it would be getting eaten. True. But yeah, the plan for today is to continue working on the trading hall nether hub. Thank you for the raid, Spider Hearts. Hi, everybody. Hopefully you all had a fantastic time with Spider, working on her nether tunnel, etc. So, I better turn on the stream tag, otherwise I will forget. We are due to the server's due to restart in a minute or two. What we're going to be doing in the hub today is trying to build a statue of a villager. Just there. And continue with the rest of this. So yeah, it should be interesting. And we'll see how badly my villager turns out. Hopefully not too bad, but we will see. How's everybody's day been? How's everybody's weekend? Thanks for the hugs, Lady KB. It's good to see you. So yeah, I would usually get started, but yeah, we've got about a minute till the server restarts, so there's not much point actually starting the build, but I can grab some blocks. Hi Bowser, how are you doing? Let's so I gathered some blocks together earlier. And hopefully I've got enough stuff to make the build. But we will find out. Let's just move things in, because I think that's a grey terracotta, not a black terracotta. It's a concrete. So where did I hide all my terracottas? That's where I hid the terracottas. You're at work, are you? Ah, that's cool. At least you've got some background noise. It helps pass the day. And you did good. Got on early, put together the stream box and stream nuggy. Then I streamed. And died a few times, poor stream. Well, I'm sorry you died. Hi, Admiral. How are you doing? So, yep, like I say, it's a 2-hourly restart, so hopefully it shouldn't take a few more seconds for it to come back up. And then we can get building and hopefully get a bit of progress done. There we go. So it doesn't take long to restart. So I need this one. So I need the black and the grey. I'm probably going to need more of that afterwards. Black, grey, brown, terracotta. I need the brown terracotta. Hi, Eliza. Thank you for the creeper. Even though I am in the nether, it still gets me. Because, yep, creepers. I think we're all trained like Pavlov's dog or whatever it was. We hear a creeper, we cringe. Or I do anyway. Right, so after that it should be the spruce logs. Thank you for the gas fireball, Bowser. Right, so spruce. And I will put that down so it's safe and sound. And we'll see if we can start building a villager. Not sure how well it's going to turn out, but hopefully not too bad. And if I get stuck, I'll fire up another instance of Minecraft, because I built it on a test world. Pendle, do you need more emeralds or beacons or glowstone? I think I have enough for the moment. I've still got to put the beacons in on that side and that side, but the beacons are in on this on the other side, so I'm halfway there. I'm pretty sure. Right, so now we need the grey, I want to say. It's kind of hard to see what the colours are from just an image. Hi Asha, thank you for the wither. Right, so now we do. If I'm going to do that and that, yeah, I better grab some more blocks. That way I'm not jumping down quite so soon. Where's the calcite? It's in here somewhere. No, you don't need to send Genesis with a delivery. Last time you sent him with a delivery, he delivered 14 shulkers full of emerald blocks. I know I'm running a public trading hall, and the emeralds are very much appreciated. But, yeah, I don't need any more quite yet. Though I really appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing that makes the trading hall possible. Right, so we're going to have to stick to the front now for a bit. So I want 2 black terracottas. If I press the right buttons. Buttons are a thing. Hang on, this isn't right. I'm making mistakes already. These legs should only be 3, not 4 wide. See? All good. Won't take much. At least I notice now. Could have been worse. I could have built the whole thing and then noticed. Hi Farah, how are you doing? Right, yeah, this needs to change down at the bottom, but I will get that sorted. And then the next ones should be dark. I didn't bring dark oak, did I? I was guaranteed. Like I've said previously, I am a very chaotic builder. I'm very unorganised. Oh, I can mess up at any point. Hey. And I'm pretty sure Tango's very busy. Bless him. Right, so I want 2 of you. And I want the grey again. And now we can go on to the spruce. And this needs to go up how many? Sorry, it's a bit of block counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say it's 4. Okay. If it isn't 4, we're going to get a little bit taller golem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one and 4 on these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how far down I can reach. Probably not far enough. I'll use the scaffolding afterwards to make it right. So now we need some spruce planks. So what are you up to this weekend? What trouble and mayhem are you all causing? Hopefully whatever it is, it's fun. Right, so I need to take this set of blocks out because this set of blocks is in the wrong place. And let's grab you. Because the villager's got tiny legs. Just so that's cool. Apologies. I need to open up the other screen so I can see what just bibbled at me. Thank you for the follow. Dutchman. Right, so that gives 2. Yeah, we need to knock out these blocks. It'll look better afterwards. And 1, 2, 3. These 2 need to be changed because they should be the back of the shoes. The problem with black concrete, it's very hard to see. And I'm also building in the nether. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to get some torches to make things easier for you guys to see if I stick them in my offhand. Oh, that's the hope anyway. Come here. There we go. We've got a torch. So hopefully that'll help you guys see a little bit. What I need to do here as well is change the back of this shoe. Right, this leg is pretty much the opposite of the other one at this point. So, almost anyway. So, dark oak. There's 1, 2, 3. Yep. Nope. Nope. Making mistakes. Silly mistakes, Pendle. Two, 3. I'm probably going to have to knock out some of these blocks when we get to the side sections. So, there we go. 1, 2, 1. rid of you. And now I want the dark oak. Oh, you're the dark oak. No, you're not the dark oak. 1, 2. Come back. Oh. I go grab a torch and then place it down. Possibly night vision might be better for you, so you guys can see things. Let's go grab a night vision potion. Because it's a little dark when you're building in the nether, unfortunately. But I at least have 2 night vision potions. We'll give these a try. Hopefully they'll make a big difference. Yeah, that made a difference. That's much better. That'll allow you guys to see things. Hey, Eliza. That's a nice arrow. Looks like somebody's been using you as a porcupine. Hi, Genesis. Thank you for the wither. Okay, that's a. Am I okay to take a couple? Poor Bowser. Skelly horses. They're for me, are they? Thank you very much, Eliza. You guys spoil me rotten on this server. That's all I can say. Right, so we want this to go back up, go up to the same level. As the planks. And then these ones just to come up 1 short. That still freaks me out a little bit, does the disappearing blocks in the 118. It seems really, really weird. Hiya, the smallest. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. Right, so let's pop back down here. And we need so this should be so if that is that, this is this. 1, 2. Okay. And then we can come in here and we come up 1 short. And then we come and put the dark oak in again. Do I still need regular deep slate? I probably will at some point. Because the floating islands, there's going to be a number of them, so and they're not exactly small islands. So although I have 4 or 5 shulkers of normal deep slate, I may end up needing more. But if you want to trade some for cobbled deep slate, that's not a problem. I have a number of shulkers of that I can trade with you. Right, so now we want calcite. You always end up with it. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's not cool because you don't particularly want it, but... Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 blocks of calcite. Yeah, that's the thing. I've got a basalt generator now. I made one of those last week. So I can mix in some basalt and some normal deep slate and cobbled deep slate and a number of other different variants so that I can have some texture in while I'm making the islands. Oh, that's a plan anyway. Come on. So it's on the 3rd. Now we want the black, not the black concrete, the black terracotta, because that's going to be his belt. So if you're not, so what I'm doing is trying to make a villager, a librarian villager, that is. We will see how it works. And if I get tired of it, we'll go back to doing the rest of this build. And A3, Aid. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, especially with numbers, etc. It's nothing personal. I'm just very bad with reading them, but thank you for the follow. It is really appreciated. Right, so now I want a 1, 1. So we had a 2. We should have another 2. And we have a 1, 1, 2, and a 1. And that should get us as far as the top of the chest. Hopefully. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know the weather's been really nice here in the UK. It's been fantastic. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Are they dark or are they spruce? They're spruce, that's good. Because then I want 1, 2, 3 of these in the centre. Nope. Not of the spruce, of the dark, please. 1, 2, 3 in the centre. Then a 2. One, 2, 3. Same here, went to the city, went back home, and after a few steps, took off your coat. Yep, I don't blame you. It has been really nice though. I'm not complaining. I enjoyed having a really nice warm day. We don't get them that often, so I'm not going to complain when we do. Right, so that was there, so this one needs to go up 1, then up another 1, and that one goes straight. Okay, that's fine. See if we can strip the logs to make it look something reasonable. Now, you'll have to excuse me because this is the first villager statue I've done. I did a very, very tiny statue at Minas a couple of seasons ago. But yeah, I'm back to snow in a few days, so they say. Right, so the next step is to do the arms. Should be interesting. Hey Admiral, thank you for the gas fireball. Oh. Right, so this is a top. And it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the spruce. Oops, come on. Apologies, I just need to get as better. If I try and use any other finger but my thumb to hold the shift key, it just doesn't work. Right, so this needs to come down 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th should... that's not right. Yep, it is right. It's me being dippy. Ignore my dippiness. Because that one should be that, and then that should be a dark. And that's okay. So 1, 2, 3. No, I always use my thumb. It's just so much easier for me to hold shift if I use my thumb. I wasn't even aware that Mumbo did that. It's just something I've always done since I started playing Minecraft. So this needs to come out one more. Gonna need a few. I only heard that he uses his thumb a couple of months ago, I think. Right, so I now need a dark oak on the end there. And I need the spruce. And let's take another night vision. There we go. Make things a little easier for you guys. Right, so now spruce. More spruce. Lots and lots of spruce. 1. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy listening to the streams. And thank you very much for coming back and for coming with the raid. It is very much appreciated. You guys were amazing yesterday. Completely blew my mind to pieces. But you were truly amazing. Can't say I expected that. It was a case of, yeah, yeah. So, oh, thank you, Gaila, up, Gilara. I butchered that. That's for sure. Right, so that is that arm done. Now we need to go figure out another arm. So it should match up on that row. And I keep middle clicking on that block thinking I've got the, when it's a normal dark oak in my inventory. Yeah. Right, so that one should be there. Then those three should be spruce. Right. Let's see if we can work our way up a little bit. And the one thing I dislike about scaffolding is I can't hold shift on it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then a spruce plank. So 1, 2, 3, spruce plank, then 1, 2, and another spruce plank. 1, 2, and another spruce plank. But I appreciate you guys coming back. I really do. Okay, so the next one should be 2 spruce. And then a dark. Then it should be spruce all the way to this plank. And I hear you, Enderman. So you should come. I think that's a dark oak just there, isn't it? The one next to it, yeah. So you come to here. Then it's a spruce plank. Apologies, it is a lot of counting kind of thing, stream. And then it should be 3 and a 1. 1, 2, 3. Dark oak. Then it should be spruce again. Oops, nope. Spruce again in the right place, thank you. There we go. Right, so that should get the front of that arm done. So I think I'm going to have to put up some more scaffolding over here so I can get that piece. Oh, I've got that's even better. Ipsky. I did. I made this in creative first. I don't tend to do a lot of my builds in creative, but occasionally I will do something like that and this, where I know I need to make sure that it's going to fit in creative first. Stuff like the floating islands, nah, I won't do that in creative. The starter house, not sure if you were here yesterday or not when I showed it showed the starter house then. That was not made in creative, that was all done by placing blocks, getting annoyed at them and replacing them constantly, because I tend to do that more than anything else. Right, so that gets us to there. What I need to do now is grab this image down a little bit and let's Work on the hands and the face. Yeah, so like I say, stuff like that, I will just grab a whole bunch of blocks and swap them in and out as I need them, as I decide I like them, and take them out if I don't like them. Because the way I look at it is, yeah, it's just blocks. Hi Swirly, how are you doing? Right, so I'm looking for the mushroom blocks. I do have a few mushroom blocks. There we go. Brown mushroom blocks. And I'm going to need some ice. I'm going to need some copper. I'm going to need to switch the picture to a different picture. I've got a different picture on my other monitor just to help me rather than... I've been playing Minecraft now for 5 years. It takes a while. But the way I look at it is they're just blocks. I change them until I like them. I never get anything right the first time. Never, ever. I would be stunned if I did. Right, I need some snow blocks. I didn't bring snow blocks with me. Let's go visit the Mr. Snowman and grab a couple of snow blocks. But thank you for the compliment. I still have a lot of learning to do, especially Redstoney and where mobs and farms are concerned. Yeah. There's lots of building stuff I need to learn too. I think it's one of those games where you're always learning, which is one of the things I love about it. We all improve over time. Right, so let's grab those. We will stick those in there and grab a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snow blocks. I've got 8 snow blocks. That's cool. I think the weekend's going okay. I had to go shopping today. I hate shopping for those of you who don't know. But yeah, so I had to go shopping today, and it's a Saturday. Yeah, you definitely keep learning every single day. I do anyway. There are so much to learn. When I first started playing Minecraft, I used to dig into the side of a hill, and I figured there had to be something. This game couldn't be so popular if all you did was dig into the side of a hill. So I went looking for tutorials and came across Scar's tutorials for his builds. Yeah, they're a bit dated now, but the process is still the same, and it's awesome. Right, so that should be there, and then this one should be here. Which is where I started picking up what you can and can't do. You're working the butchers on Saturday. Yeah. So you know what it's like. Yeah, it's yeah, I dislike shopping at the best of times. Like I say, I avoid it as much as I can. Right, so we want that one there. And that one wants to go 1, 2 above where the nose is going to be, and the nose is going to be there. Okay, so that's 2. So that needs to be one of these. Then we need to do the same on this side. But yeah, I think that's what makes the game so enjoyable for me, is that we learn and progress. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There's the copper blocks. I want the half slabs. Ice blocks. For spectacles. And then I actually needed a few more snow blocks, I think. That's okay. We can always go get more if we need them. When we need them, and we will need them. Right, and 1, 2, 3. Emerald blocks for the eyes. And it's spruce, 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 spruce. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That comes from there, and it should be 3 up to the top of the glasses. And then from the top of the glasses, it should be the white terracotta again for the skin. You like shopping when no one's around on a Monday around lunchtime. Yep, that sounds like a good time to do it. Unfortunately, I'm at work from 7:30 till 4 Monday to Friday, so it's a case of, yep. Usually means if I have to go clothes shopping, and I detest clothes shopping with a passion, because I'm short and trying to find anything that fits can be interesting. What I need that to be, though, is not one of those blocks. It's a right wood. Just need one of these, because after all, he's going to have sideburns. He needs them He needs to be right. Let's get rid of you. 1, 2. Put you there. That's cool. And let's knock out the scaffolding for a second and take a look and see what mistakes I've made. Hi, Denna. How are you doing? Yeah, they definitely are a pain in the backside for us shorties. Let's move further back. I still got the hat, etc. to put on. But it's beginning to look like a villager. Though it's kind of weird that his arms are wider than his legs. Hi, Starscard. Yeah, clothes shop. You're the same with them, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely can be a struggle. It's a case of I have a UK size 1 foot, which means it's a kid's size. Which means you try find anything that doesn't have a Barbie or sparklies, glitter or what have you on it. Good luck. You're tall. It's easier to make pants shorter than longer. That is true. That is very true. I can at least take them in. 1, 2. So yeah, I had to go clothes shopping today. And then on top of that, I had to go food shopping too. It's a good job I don't go shopping that often. Right, so about here, I think. But at least it was a beautiful day. I wasn't into unicorns even when I was a kid. Give me a football and a cricket bat or a rugby ball. Yep. That would be fine. Unicorns, not so much. Right, let's switch to a side view. Oh, okay. I've got a top view next in the list, so that will be fine too. We can make do with a top view. So 1. So this is 4, 2, 3, 4. And then we need this block to go here, the side of the head. Yeah, I wasn't looking for anything special. I just needed a pair of black jeans. Nothing, like I say, it was nothing special. It was just a case of some more jeans. But like I say, I don't particularly like going shopping. It's kind of weird. My brother loves shopping. Especially clothes shopping. So yeah, I found some jeans and that was the main thing. Right, so 1. So this needs to go all the way to the wrist. Almost. Telling lies again. They're gonna have me writing on the chalkboard. Right, so that's that, and now I want that's there. So the next one is more spruce here, and then you, and we want some dark oak again. And some more spruce. Nope, that's not spruce. Have I put the wrong block in? Yep, I put the wrong block in. Switch that about. This one is supposed to be that, then 2 more there. And this goes to here, then that comes to there. My fun bit is going to be lighting this up afterwards. I may end up knocking out one of the blocks and hiding something. Yeah. I have a hard time finding a good tailor. Often when my pants are shortened, they get cut off and hemmed. Too short for your liking. Well, I'm not so bad. Prior to deciding to have a career change, I used to work as a sewing machinist, and then I went back to school and studied IT. So if I need to shorten something, I can do it myself. So I'm kind of lucky that way. Right, so that is that one. This should be solid, this. Hi BKL, thank you for the jump scare with the wither. Thank you. So let's grab that. And that gets that top of that arm done. That's not too bad. We are making progress. Which way does the next bit go? Okay, so we'll go try the top of the other arm. And let's get rid of some of this stuff in my... Oh, I much appreciate the lurk as well. Believe me, BKL, you lurk away and do whatever you need to. I really appreciate you being there. Oh, and that's supposed to stay in my hot bar. Remember, if I move it out, yell at me, guys. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to make sure I don't eat it. I'm looking to get rid of some stuff. That's what I'm looking to do. I don't need the ice, but I do need the red terracotta. I'm going to need more red terracotta, that's for sure. I think I left some dye in one of these things. And I'll need that, but I don't need you. But I need you. Need you. Let's find some more of you and some more of you. And let's go build the other arm. What I want is a villager with his arms open wide with a door kind of thing behind, door or portal behind him, well, as if he's welcoming. Let's see if I can get that those words correct. As if he is welcoming people into the trading hall. Words are hard sometimes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Not sure what block. Guess it doesn't really matter because these blocks are going to be hidden. I just need a block to place things against. So I want a dark and a dark. Come on, middle click. Then 1, 2, 3. So you're all that. This one is completely spruce. Or I have 4 trading halls. That portal that you can see over there is for the masons and clerics. That one over there has farmers, fishermen, butchers, etc. That one down there has weaponsmiths, toolsmiths, armorsmiths, and this one hiding just down here is cartographers and librarians. There is a rule on the server that we can't have more than 50 persistent entities loaded at any one time. So it means if I've got my villagers in this chunk, I need to leave an additional 10 chunks, 1, 2, before I can have any more entities of any kind. So, which is why there are 4 trading halls. Each of the halls have 40 villagers in. It's to help reduce server issues. This one comes to the end as well. Which is cool. So yeah, there are 4 halls. So when I get around to put them in their permanent location, it will be a case of there will be at least 5 floating islands, but I am planning on several more than that. One of them will be theme is more like the deep slate and lava and stuff like that. Oops, wrong. Oh no, it was the right one. That was the wrong one. So there's going to be lava pools, etc. Put you there. Make myself a little bit more room. I did it again, didn't I? I did. So your dark oak, your spruce. The spruce I want. There we go. And then there should be these 2 here. What I need to do is now sort out the cap, but I just want to grab a side view first. That's better. Yep. Right, so gonna need red concrete. For the corner. The corner needs to come out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have clerics. There are clerics. Oh sorry. Oh, you have more than 1 villager, then more than. That's clever and friendly. Wow, you don't have. Yeah, I do have clerics. Like I say, if you want to have a quick look round the halls, I'm happy to show you around. Like I say, this one here, when we go through. Okay, so in this hall there are 30 masons, and there are 10 clerics. So people can grab redstone, trade, flesh, whatever. Here we go. Apologies for the colour thing. It's a night vision kicking in. In this hall, I still need to add some more villagers. Do I need to add more villagers, or did I just give them to... No, I brought in extra farmers. So we have that side, and there are all farmers. So people can trade and grab golden carrots, etc. We have a bunch of shepherds. some fishermen, because guardian farms are a thing, and if people got extra cod they just want to trade for emeralds, they can do. And then some butchers, etc. But what I also do is put emeralds in the chests. That way people can, if they don't have a ready source of emeralds, they can just take them out of there and do what they need. Hi Esney, how are you doing? Right, I did it again. Back in that slot. I'm supposed to keep that in that slot. Yep. My flying skills are not very good. Let's climb back up here and get back to work on the villager. Yeah, I am going to have to move them all up to the islands, but the islands are going to be pretty much straight above where the halls are, give or take a few dozen blocks. Right, so I want that. I didn't bring the other blocks I need. Of course I didn't. Because this is Pendle doing the building. Right, so I should have some yellow dye. Let's grab some terracotta. When I remember which shulker it's in. There we go. And I need sandstone. Because that's important. Let's put the terracottas down. Hi Scribble Girl, thank you for the follow, and Lewinsky, thank you for the follow earlier. Let's see. So I need some red terracotta too. Okay, we're going to have to make some red terracotta as well. Brown terracotta can go away. The black concrete should be able to disappear for now. I just need red dyes. There we go. Can make some red dye. Hi Another, how are you doing? Oh, let's grab these. Right, so first of all, let's get a stack of you. You should do, and we'll leave the rest just in case. Right, so let's head back up here. Which side? I started on this side, so we'll continue here. Yeah, I could definitely use more inventory slots, but even if they added another 27, I would still fill them up. It is guaranteed. But yes, I would appreciate extra inventory slots. Right, so we want that. We want a yellow. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We want another yellow terracotta, red concrete, That wasn't terracotta. That's terracotta. That was... And where are you? Here you are. And put the chicken back in the slot. I don't know if they have ears. But if you ask Scar, he will say they definitely have ears. Now, is this just 3? I'm pretty sure this is just 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oops. 2. There we go. That's a side done anyway. Let's go back to a view with the front of his head. Right. Yep, that's definitely the side. So I need 3 of these in total. 1. So that gives me 2. That gives me 1. Oh yeah. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3. This should be 4. Red wool. That's not right. Placing things wrong. That should be it. And then we go to the corner with the concrete. And what I did with this was I mirrored it. Which will make it easier. For building this bit. Okay, another night vision, I think. That way you guys can see. Yeah, I would say no that way. Scar, Villager and Hermitcraft do. Yep, they definitely do. Yep, Scar has awesome ears there too. Let's stick you in there and grab a couple more of you. And before I go back up, I'm going to have to grab a few more snow blocks. Because I don't have enough. I could have swore I had some in a shulker somewhere, but I can't remember where in my storage system I placed them. Okay, so let's grab that. Now I do wish that portions would stack. If they stacked, it would be awesome. It'd make life so much easier. Right, yeah. That's way more than we need, so that's fine. Stick the shovel back. And there. Don't need snowballs. There we go. Oh yeah, that's my iron farm. That's why you're hearing a zombie there. Okay. People are just so nice. They're truly amazing. It goes to show there's a lot more positive in this world than negative. Whoops! Right, let's get back up there and see if we can get the rest of this hat sorted. Nope, I don't want you to go there, thank you. I don't want you to go there either. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to get scaffolding to work. Hi Ellen, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. So 2 and now it's snow blocks. Right to the end. And then we want 3 concrete at this end. And then terracottas on the top. Let's switch the picture to the other side. There we go. So I have that. And I should have a snow block. Is it a snow block on this corner? Yeah, it actually is a snow block on the corner. Don't ask me why. Yep. I think we all enjoy it being the weekend. As long as it is a weekend for you. Right, so I want the red concrete underneath here. Right. Another one of you, another one over you, which means you're a red concrete. Then it should be 2 wool. I need to put another wool under it at the bottom afterwards. Concrete, concrete, snow, concrete, concrete, concrete. And this is all concrete right to the end. That's not too bad. Let's switch this image back to the other one. Yep, and that should be... Yeah, this is all concrete on the top as well. Okay. Except for these 2 blocks. I'm being very dippy again. Spent 50 hours in training this week. Eesh. That can either be really fun or a real pain. It all really depends. I'm gonna... This isn't in the image, but I don't want it to be too solid. So I'm going to stick in a couple of red concrete to detail things, even if I haven't done it on my test world. You train people for work? That's cool. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Adjurlander, thank you for the follow. It is one of those skills that people, you either have or you don't have. So, yeah, that's amazing that you can actually do that. Right, let's see if I can get this out and around the corner. So I can grab the wool block just there. Right. Time to do the back of the villager. And try not to kill myself as I fall down. It does take so much patience. That's the thing. It is not an easy thing to do. Right, let's go to the back of the villager and let's see if we can start on that. Let's take a look at the legs. Right, so that was the, so this shouldn't be solid, but I figured it wasn't right when I put it in. Because it was just guesstimate. So it's one. Get rid of those. Yep. And now we can start building. Oh, thank you very much for coming back, Joanna. Apologies if I'm butchering your name. I really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. So, yeah, thank you very much. Right, so... yeah, I guess it all depends on the trainer. Everybody's different. You get good and bad trainers, but sometimes they try the best and the personalities don't match, which is a shame. So that's 2. That's a 1. And then we just need the some more of this spruce. Yep. That's true enough. Some topics, no matter who takes them, they are difficult topics to teach. I've occasionally had to teach people as part of my job. It's not something I tend to do because I am not good at it. But somehow they always keep giving. I used to end up doing a lot of that at one point, which always seemed weird. But that's cool. Right, so we want 2 more there. Right, so where that one is, we want 1 at an angle. And then this block is going to be fun to place, so I'm going to put a temporary block just there. To be honest, but do I have some of those though? I do. Let's not waste. That one needs to pop out. It looks like the portion's about to finish. Thank you for saying so. Right, so it is much appreciated. Right, so 1, 2, 3, I want to say 5. Yep, I think it's 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we bring this up to the same level. And then we bring this one higher. This one comes up to that level as well. Oops, I fell in a hole. Never mind. Okay, let's get rid of you for a second. And I guess it doesn't matter, we will put that there. Thank you for the resub, Ek. Wow, it's not 8 months. Wow, it's 8 months already. We were just saying it was 7 months. Oh wow, time flies. That's all I can say. Especially when you're having fun, and streaming is fun. Yeah, you spent 50 hours learning about commercial wood and metal doors. That's cool. At least you know a lot about them. Right, so that was the 2. And now I needed the spruce. 3, 4, 5. So that comes to that. You need to be there. You two need to be there. And let's see about... I need spruce to go one more higher than what we've currently got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these two need to just be one lower. And then we can stick some more of those on. And now, I've actually got it in my inventory. That's cool. I was thinking we were going to have to go back down to grab some more calcite. I do like this calcite block. Right, so this needs to go up. Is this right? Seems very low. This can't be right. I've done something wrong. I have to have. Because that belt looks pretty high. So that goes 1, that goes 2, that goes 2, 1, 1. Maybe not. I guess we'll soon find out. So that's 3. What did I do wrong? Maybe a case of I haven't counted things right. Okay. But that happens. It's not the end of the world. I just got to figure out where I've gone wrong. Yeah, because if you look at this, this is 1, 2, 3. It's a bad angle, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then onto the boot 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that shouldn't even start till there. So yep, I've messed up somewhere. I see what I've done for starters. That's fine. We can correct it. They're just blocks. Hi Anita. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. So, let's try and fix things. What block are you? I think you're grey. Let's put a few of this stuff. You're working. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're working, but if you know what I mean. Let's put the reds and these terracottas away because I shouldn't need them again. But let's grab the greys, the browns, and pick up these blocks I've knocked out. You ended up not getting fish and chips. Oh well, maybe another day. That's the thing, it's all a matter of have them another time. You need to go. Okay, thank you for stopping by. It's been much appreciated. You take care and have a great rest of your weekend. Right, so let's grab. So I think it's a grey. Yeah. So I missed these. Put that there for now. We may need to knock that out afterwards. Then we can come up and let's try again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Let's try the spruce. Yeah, it's kind of hard to jump with blocks above your head. Let's just knock them out and try again. Right, so. So 1, 2. Spruce. There's the dark oak. Stripped dark oak. Might as well use what we've already set up. So that's 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Now it's these. So if we've got that, below that should be 3. I'm just coming round to the side so I can work my way down instead of work my way up because I just want to get this count right. This time. Hey. We all misplace blocks. We all start again. And that goes there. So that should then be a case of bringing this one up to this one here. Let's give it another try. Right. This one needs one of these at a diagonal from that one down there. And then it should be the spruce. Coming almost to the top. Because that's those two. And the spruce goes right to the top here. Need to knock these blocks out because you shouldn't be there. And that should fix it. Almost. So let's try again, because you're all pretty much solid all the way across. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. And we can put you all the way across as well. And then we've got the rest of this belt. There we go. We figured it out. I figured it out, or we figured it out, however you want to say it. Right, so now we just need to fix this top of this leg. Which is awesome. Right, and scaffolding. Right, so we've got those three there, and now we need you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Dark oak. Dark oak. Dark oak, dark oak. Dark oak. You need to be knocked out. And we want a spruce one of you. Now I can get rid of you. Okay, let's take one more portion. Right. We may just complete this by the end of the stream. Fingers crossed. It'd be really nice to. I should have waited before sending them up that height. Right. So let's switch back to that image. And this one needs to go all the way across as well. Then 3 in, 1, 2, 3. We go across. We come in one more. This goes up 2. And then this should be a 3. And it is. That's awesome. And I'm pretty sure that just joins the dot there. Right, so spruce. Where's my spruce? There's my spruce. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce. It's definitely 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say definitely, and then I'll still get it wrong. And then so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1. So this one here should be dark oak. And the one above. Oops. Should be spruce. No, that's not right. I'm doing things wrong again. Oh no, I'm not. It's fine. I'm just looking at it wrong. It's all good. Right, so this from top to bottom. So let's get this lock in, because that's where the headline is. This next one should be dark, then spruce, then dark again. So we'll do that. So we'll go dark, 1, 2, 3. Then it should give me 2 of the dark oak. And Saint Sky, thank you very much for the follow. It is much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a good stream and a great weekend. Right, so I want the dark ones. 1, 2. Then these next 2 rows are spruce. And I better come out here, otherwise I'm going to trap myself inside, which wouldn't be a good thing. Though some people might think so. I'm just teasing. Right, so let's strip off these things. I used the wood, the stripped wood, because to me it looked like it gave a texture of fabric leather kind of thing. So that's the reason why I've used so much wood in the build, because to me it looks like it's got a fabric texture, and the bottom of these look kind of like wool stitching. Or knitted stitches. Thank you. Oh, the weekend's always fun. There's always things to do. Right, so let's move. Oops. Don't want you there. Come back. So we'll put that one there. Then this one at the back should just be all solid terracotta. I'm going to put a block there even though one isn't needed there because it just makes it easier to place against. Right. Well, that was a different sound. I need to change this block. Right, so you were definitely spruce. I use the spruce because it kind of looks like dark hair if I use my imagination. And that's what we do with Minecraft. We use our imagination. So let's put the dark oak against. Oops, wrong side. There and there. That gives me the three that I thought looked weird. And yeah, I'm going to have to move my scaffolding. So I can get to this arm. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Right. Oh, I do need to check one thing. A second, where are you? Because I am being a very dippy streamer and forgot to check who's streaming after me today, which isn't a good thing to forget to do. I have a where are you hiding? Huh? I swore I saw you there a second ago. Sparked. Graph. Stream day. Okay. That's weird. Try that again. Apologies, guys. It's coming up towards the hour, so I'd need to know who I'm supposed to hand you guys off to. But for some reason, the stream schedule seems to have disappeared on me. It was here. I had it open. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. It's BKL next. That's cool. Apologies for that, guys. You have to go as well, Galara. Well, you have a great rest of the weekend and take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll see you another time. I stream Mondays, Fridays and Saturdays. Usually start at 7 p.m. UK time if you feel like stopping by. If not, you take care of yourself and have a fantastic time. Right, so let's grab that image again. So this one goes all the way to the cuff. So this should be that. Nope, it shouldn't be. That one misses one. Never mind, we'll figure it out. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we should have 1, then 1, 2. That's correct. Right, so that is 1, 1, 2. This comes to the same position as the other one. But the dark oak comes out a little bit further. Then this one needs to be you. And you're you as well. And you're spruce all the way across. Okay, let's eat a little bit. And let's go grab another portion. And thank you very much for the portions, Eliza. They have been really, really handy. Made it easier for everybody to see the stream. And I didn't bring more terracotta. Let's go grab some terracotta. Terracotta. Here we go. So you guys have any plans for the weekend? Anything interesting you're doing? Not sure if I've already asked, but hey, I figure I'll ask again. I know my plan is to have a lazy weekend. Right, so let's see if I can reach. Okay, we will have to step down a bit. There we go, that gets us that bit done. So we have the underside of that arm and this side to do. Not bad. Considering this is my first villager statue, I'm kind of pleased with how it's going. You're going for a hike this afternoon with your spouse? Yep, that's awesome. It is a beautiful, I know we've had beautiful weather this week, so far this weekend, so I don't blame you one bit. That's an awesome thing to do. Get out and about, go for a walk. It makes perfect sense, especially as winter's now pretty much coming to an end. Might as well enjoy having a day out in the sun. So this one's dark oak. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. Makes perfect sense to me. And let's grab you. Right, so we're going to do 2 more of you. And 2 more of you. As long as I had 2 more of you. Yep. Spruce logs again. Probably going to have to go down and grab some more of those. So this goes all the way to here. Yep. More spruce logs. So are you going anywhere special for the walk or hike even? Just a local countryside kind of thing? Right. I used to enjoy going for a hike on Dartmoor. Right. When I lived down there. You haven't decided. You live close to the mountains, so there's plenty of options. That's awesome. Right, so you're done, you're done. I think I did the top of you already. I did. Right, so this means I've got the sides to do. Right, let's see if I have a good shot of under the arms. Yep, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at the side either. I'm leaving lots of spaces for Enderman to spawn. We're in a warped forest area of the Nether. So it isn't too bad for things spawning. Right, so on top of this should go 1, 2. Then it should. You shouldn't have been that. You should have been a spruce block. Because you're a spruce block. Where's the dark oaks? There's the dark oaks. 1, 2, 1. You're not right. You should be that. And then. Right, so that's dark oak. Next to it should be more dark oak. Okay, let's stick a couple of blocks in. you, and you should be dark oak. Then I should have 2 spruce on top of you. Then I should have 3 of you. 1, 2. 3. And I want another dark oak. Oh. If I'd done that right, but I didn't. It's the right count, just the wrong place. That should have been there. So 2, 1, 2, 3. And a dark oak. Let's fill in the hand. Then you're that. You're that and that. And the rest of you are that. There we go. Time is it? It's time to start heading, getting things filled in and heading to the hub, and jumping into chat on the other one for BKL. Sorry, I won't be a second. Let's go jump into stream day handovers. And let's fill in the page. I'm getting carried away and forgetting the time. So Pendle. Right, so we almost statue. Let's put that back in there. And we need to put a block in there that represents what we've done. We'll put calcite in. And I didn't eat the chicken, so I get to eat a cookie. And cookies are yummy. So let's grab that and start making our way towards the Nether hub. I know we have a few minutes yet before BKL takes over, but we can always have a look at that nice magenta, and I can show you the Nether tunnels, which are awesome. The tunnel crew did a fantastic job in making these. They go about 1100 blocks in each of the 4 cardinal directions, which is awesome. There's a friendly Blaze. Likes to be sat there. I think I've come past there several times and he's just been sat up there. They do. Fictional who plays on the server came up with the design. When we get to the Nether hub, I will show you that. And it has now become my favourite Nether hub of any of the seasons I've played, and this is the 5th season I've been on the server. But yeah, they've put a lot of work into it because all these glass panes, and they are glass panes. And they knocked out the brick behind it. Yeah, the amount of work they put in. It took them just over it took them 4 weeks and 1 day to do. And here we go. Now you get to see the nether hub. Hopefully you can see it well. If not, I will take another portion. Now you don't see it too well on the stream. Give me a second. There we go. IBKL. But yeah, this is what the Nether Hub team have done, and they did it in just over 4 weeks, including all the tunnels. Okay, so here is the stream box. Inside there is and here's a chicken nugget that you've got to keep on your hotbar, or try to keep on your hotbar. Mine kept getting switched off. If you don't eat the stream nugget, you get to have a cookie. If you do eat it, then you have to have a suspicious stew. Once you finish your stream, you've got to pop a block in what represents what you did for the day during the stream day, and there is a page with your name on to pop in a short description of what you did. Okay, so what I will do is get things ready and send them over to you in a second, BKL. I won't be a second. I just need to grab your channel details, and I will send a raid your way in a minute. Okay? I will see you in a second. Bye. Right, so thank you guys for stopping by. You have been amazing. I really, really appreciate you coming by. And we'll send a raid to BKL. If you could give him a follow, that would be fantastic. You guys take care of yourself, and for those who would like to stop by again, I stream Mondays, Fridays and Saturdays, usually at 7 p.m. UK time. You guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and take care. And I'll hit the raid button as soon as it pops up for you. There we go.
I've done this before, but thank you for the follow. Of course, I trust Pendle enough. Let's see. Can I get back on the server? Nope, apparently not. Oh, there we go. Hey-oh. Of course, connection throttled. There we go.